What is up, my little chocolate covered strawberries? I'm about to tell you guys a story. The most boring day in my whole entire life. This just happened like 2 days ago too. I hope this video is not boring. I'm gonna try to not make it boring. Honestly though, my mind is just blown at that whole entire day. Alright, are we ready? Are you sitting down? If you're not sitting down, sit down and relax. Get your fruit snacks and enjoy this amazing, amazing, amazing story time video. Hold on. So it started, me and Layla were at my house. I don't know why we ever left, but we started at my house, alright? Our train out of Boston left at, I think it was 2:40, and it was 2 o'clock at the time. We couldn't decide whether or not to walk to the train station or just Uber to the train station. So I decided to call Caitlin because I knew she would give us an answer. She tells us to Uber there. Actually, her exact words were, any normal human would Uber there. So I guess me, you know, wanting to save $10 and get a little bit of cardio is not a normal human, but it's okay. So we call Uber. Nice guy, they didn't talk much. Wait, he actually did not talk once. I think he said hi when we got in the car. But other than that, I really don't think this guy said one word. He looked so different than like in his Uber picture than he did in person. You know what we call that, ladies and gentlemen? That's a catfish. Maybe his like Uber icon thing was like a fake ID. You know how people use fake IDs to go get alcohol? It's like a fake ID Uber edition. So we get to the train station with like 15 minutes left. We go to buy our tickets. There was maybe 6 people in front of us. And out of the 4 ticket windows to buy tickets, guess how many were open? If you said 1, you were absolutely correct. Everyone working there was like on vacation or something because there was only 1 window open. We get our tickets, I buy a water, we go to our train track, and then we're on the train. I feel like I didn't even tell you guys like where we were going, like why are we on this train? So we took this train to go to Franklin. That's why we were on a train, to just go chill with our friends in like the longest, most far away part of Massachusetts. So we're on this train right now, very bored, don't know what to do. So me and Layla start making friends. Well, they didn't really know like we befriended them, but me and Layla knew. There was a guy with a forest ranger hat on. And then down below, there was a puppy and his name was Nugget. Layla actually cried when Nugget got off on the stop before us. So this long ass train ride is over, we're in Franklin, good job. We get to the station and then Caitlin was supposed to pick us up, but she decides to be late. She goes to the wrong train station and blames me and Layla when she told us to go to the Franklin station, but I guess we were wrong. So for 37 minutes, me and Layla are doing nothing. We played with a broken telephone and we read like those newspapers that they leave in the newspaper stands. We read something about a slumber party and then there's a lot of coupons in there. And then there was like nothing. Then we see these 3 girls, and mind you, these were like the only people we saw this whole time we were at this train station. They walked by us, but they were literally so close. Like there's a whole sidewalk and a whole like parking lot, and they came like this close to us. You know, maybe it was my Gucci cologne, but I don't know. So finally, Caitlin comes and picks us up 37 minutes later. Don't forget that, 37 minutes. We came to Franklin to film carpool karaoke in Caitlin's car. And then the plan was to go pick up Morgan and then go back to Boston to my house. Okay, so just remember that. That is the original plan. Carpool karaoke, pick up Morgan, go to Cam's, all right? So here we are in the car, me, Caitlin, and Layla. I'm basically dying of hunger. My stomach felt like it was eating itself. So we go to Wendy's and I get nuggets. Of course, of course, of course. Am I a good singer? Thanks. Then we go to, I'm assuming the only thing in Franklin, a plaza. We went to a plaza. In that plaza, they had food, a lot of food things. And then they had a mattress store. We went to Panera and it was so weird. All the employees were confused, which was confusing me. They kept switching registers. They ran out of bread that I honestly didn't even know existed. I don't know, my smoothie was really good though. Shout out to Panera and Franklin. Thanks for that good smoothie. Hop back into Caitlin's Jeep and then we go to Morgan's. We get to Morgan's and we sit there. Nobody knew what to do. We all tried to like figure out how to have fun, but we couldn't. 4 brains, man, and no one could figure anything out. Maybe like an hour and a half later, we figured something out. And I bet you guys will never guess where we decided to go. We ended up going to Party City. We didn't even buy anything. I don't know like why we went there. Then we ended up going to a lake. It was dope. There was like an abandoned building there, and so me and Caitlin went inside. or we tried to get inside. There's like a window, and so I like jumped up on it, and then I was gonna slide through and to like get underneath to get inside the building. Just as I was about to go in, I'm not kidding, just as I was about to put my foot in there, all these noises come out of the house. Bats, bro. There were so many bats. I didn't see any, but I heard them. So we bolted out of there and we got back to the car. So we're back in the car. What are we gonna do? This was actually our best decision of this whole entire random ass day. We go to Target. I don't know if you guys watched my 30-second Instagram live video, but me and Caitlin were in Target. I was just pushing her up and down the aisles, and she had a nice little watermelon and some frozen pizza and some chocolates, and yeah, we were just doing that. After Target, we went back to Morgan's and sat there some more. I think we honestly spent like a whole 4 hours just sitting around, just trying to figure out like how to not be bored. Now it's midnight, very dark out, no city lights, nothing, because we're in like the middle of nowhere. We went from standing in her room trying to figure out plans, to migrating to her kitchen to figure out plans, to migrating to outside to lean on her car to figure out plans. Caitlin decides that she is so bored that she's gonna go home, and she only lives like, I don't know, like 20-minute drive from wherever the fuck we were. So it was like easy for her to just say, bye guys, and so then she left. So now it is me, Caitlin, no, just kidding, Caitlin just left. So now it is me, Morgan, and Layla, and we're doing nothing like we have been the whole day. So we're outside and we're looking at the stars. That I really did enjoy though, because in Boston you can't see the stars because there's just so many lights and so many buildings with lights, and like Layla and I ended up taking an Uber back to the city. We got in our Uber and the Uber smelled like gerbils and hamsters and all these rodents, and he had the windows down, like the sunroof was down, the windows were down. It was just cold. Like what? It is like 1:30 in the morning and your car smells like gerbils. Is that why your windows were open? When I got home, I went to bed and that's it. I feel like we literally just did nothing that whole entire day. Like even though we went to like these little places and stuff, we still did nothing. Like we just went to them to like go. There was like no point. I don't know. It's like the whole day was so weird. Me and Layla literally like went there with this whole entire plan that Caitlin made, and then we didn't. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it wasn't as boring as my whole day was. I love you guys so much. Thank you for just being so supportive and loving towards me. Like you guys are just so important to me, and I appreciate you so much, and I hope you never forget that. I hope you guys are having a good night or a good day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Leave a comment or a thumbs up on this video. That would mean the whole world to me. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I love you. Peace out.